Hello beautiful people, my name is Jane and welcome back to my channel. So today what we're talking about is how to be happy when you're single, how to not waste your single years. Most of us in our lives, we find ourselves at different stages in life where, maybe something happened, you came out from a hard relationship, or for one reason or the other, you decide to, be on your own for a while, or because you have a specific kind of man or woman that you want to go for, and you're not ready to just date anybody, you decide to be single until you find what you're looking for. For any reason that you decide to be single, what we're talking about in this video is how to be single the right way. I don't know whether there is a right way to be single, but basically how to be happy when you're single and how not to waste that very important, I'll call it important, time in your life when it's just you. You don't have to worry about anybody but yourself. So I'm going to start this video by saying I saw a post on social media. So there's this lady that I follow. I think she has a blog or something, and people normally send her messages and stuff. And she recently celebrated her 37-year birthday. Yeah, I believe so. She recently turned 37. And somebody sent her a DM, and the person was like, okay, you're 37, you're not married, but you don't seem to be bothered about the fact that you're this age and you're not married. It's like it doesn't even cross your mind. Like, how do you do it so effortlessly? I'm 32, I'm not married, and it's like everybody around me makes me feel like there's something wrong with me. I believe there's something wrong with me, and I just can't, I don't know how you do it. How are you 37 and single, and it's like it's not that big a deal to you? And she responded by, she said, but now I want to say, I want to give my own response. So if the lady that sent that message ever sees this video, I hope that she. So now this is what I think about these two people, right? One is 37, one is 32. And it's like the one that is 37 is single and unbothered, and the one that is 32 is like single and she feels useless, right? What's the difference between these two people? Mindsets. That's what I believe. That's the only difference between these two people. One is even older than the other one, but the other one is like more like singleness is like a burden, which is not supposed to be, right? It's not supposed to be. So what are the things that you should do, or what are the things that would change your mindset, or that you think for a single person? Like, if you were to give an advice to a single person out there, what would you say to the person? Now I'm just going to go ahead and say what I would want to say to every single, but you don't necessarily have to be older. Like, if you're single, there's so many things that you can do at that time in your life, like to make so I'll just get right into it. So I made a list for this video, and the first thing on my list is understanding that your purpose in life is more than a man or a woman. It's more than marriage. It's more than, somebody coming into your life and you having a relationship with somebody. Your purpose will always be much, much, much bigger than that. Even if you're a homemaker, even if you're somebody that just can't wait to have kids and have a home and just take care of your family and all that, that's not where you're lying. That's not the only purpose that you have in this life. Honestly, you could take this time that you're single to prepare for that. If you believe that is what your purpose is, you can take this time to take counselings, better yourself personally, so that when you get into a relationship, you'll be a better version of yourself than you are right now. So that you can, if you believe that's your purpose, so that when you get there, when you get what you're looking for, because it's going to happen. It might not happen today, might not happen tomorrow, but eventually you will meet the person that is meant for you. But at the time when you're waiting, don't just sit down and fold your arms and just wait. Do something, right? Your purpose in life is way more bigger than that. Like, even if you're going to get into a relationship because you believe that's your purpose in life, you're still going to have to be able to do some things for your family, right? You're still going to have to be able to contribute financially, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and otherwise. It's not just about meeting somebody. You're not just going to meet somebody and the person takes over all the responsibility and you're just there, just being there, just just being you. I mean, yeah, there should be a little bit extra that you would offer. And the time that you're single, the time that you're waiting for this big thing to happen in your life is the best time to prepare for this this next phase of your life. Is the best time. It's the time for you to learn how to be a better cook, to learn how to be a better homemaker, to learn how to be, if you believe that is your purpose. But I mean, there is so much more to life. There is so much more. You could travel, things you know that when you get into a relationship, it's going to be much harder for you to do. Now that you're single, now that you're waiting, it's the best time to do those things. It's the best time to invest in yourself and become better in whatever it is that you do, so that when you get to that phase in your life, you'll be giving the best version of yourself. You get me? And number two is develop deeper connections on a friendship level. If you're somebody that have friends, this is a time for you to, develop a deeper connection with your friends, with your family. I mean, developing a deeper connection on friendship level goes both ways. You can't just be the one in the friendship just giving and giving. I mean, I believe that anybody you bring close to you and call your friend is your friend, right? So this is the time for you to, do special things with your girlfriends, with your friends. Go traveling, go on, do whatever it is that you can do with just you and your friends. That is just going to be that thing that you would always remember for the rest of your life. Do go on adventures, do be there for your family members, whoever it is in your family, that be there for them on a deeper level. Not just on a surface level, where it's be there for them, love them, take all that extra love that you have in you and pour it into your friends, pour it into your family. While you're single, because you don't have a man or you don't have a woman in your life, does not mean you can't give love or you can't receive love, right? Sometimes your friends are even there more for you than a boyfriend or a girlfriend. So this is the time to also give love to people that you care about, that you're not dating, basically. So develop deeper connections with people on friendship level and on family level. Number three is do for others, right? Show up for other people. When people are doing something, weddings, birthdays, whatever it is, show up for people. Have a deeper social life, have a vast social life, have an interesting social life. You don't have to be at the club every night, or going from one party to the other, or doing things that you're not comfortable doing. You don't have to. But I mean, for the people that you care about, do for them. Show up for them. When they're celebrating something, be happy with them. Celebrate with them. Go out more, because the truth is, Mr. Right or Mrs. Right is not just going to come and knock on your door and meet you and then you kick off your happy ever after starts or whatever. No, you need to come outside and see the world, so that the world can also see you, right? So do for others, show up for other people, celebrate with other people, be happy for other people. And the more you put yourself out there, you're not dressing up and going out and hoping that you meet somebody. You're going there to be there for your friends, for your family, for other people that are happy, to be happy for them, happy with them. And you never know what can happen. I mean, they say the most beautiful thing that you can wear is a smile, and the best time to meet somebody is when you're happy. That's the best time to meet somebody. So, I mean, do for others, show up for others. It will be well with you. Okay, so the next one is have a positive energy. This one is very important. Like, I can't stress this one enough, because honestly, it's not even just about when you're single. It's about in every aspect of your life, or in every phase or in every stage of your life. Always try to have a positive energy. It's not always easy, especially when it seems like things are not really going well, or things are not really going the way you would want them to go for you. But always try to have a very positive energy, because what you put out there is what you attract, right? So you need to have a positive energy. You need to not be bitter. Try as much as possible to be happy for others. Be happy for others in their happiness. Even when it seems like, everybody around you is getting their heart desires and you're just the only one left out. Maybe the universe is just testing you, right? And it's very easy for you to start having thoughts about, okay, what is wrong with me? Why is my own story different? And when you start having those thought processes, when you start having that mindset, you start being bitter. And when you start being bitter, that thing that you want is just not going to come. you might end up attracting something or somebody, but it's not going to be on a positive level. It's not going to be a person or a relationship that is going to fulfill you. So you need to always consciously try to have a positive energy in whatever phase you are in your life. Try to believe that what I put out there is, I mean, I'm not saying you're a human being. There'll be days when you will feel bad. There'll be days when you will feel a little bit envious of what somebody else has. But being able to say, oh, she has it, I want it, and leave it at that. Not, oh, why would she have it, or why would he have it when I don't have it? Like, if I don't have it, nobody else should have it. That is toxic. That is the direction you don't want to take yourself. It's the direction you don't want to take your life or your thought processes. Because when you start having that, you start being bitter, and when you start being bitter, nothing good can come from that. And you also need to watch yourself so you don't become desperate, right? When you're single or you've been single for an extended period of time, you start feeling like, oh, okay, maybe the problem is with me. Maybe I want too much. Maybe I'm being too picky. And then you decide to like downgrade. I mean, nothing good can come from that, honestly, because it's not just, you're not single because you're not single because nobody wants you, right? I know that for a fact. You're not single because nobody wants you. Because you go out every day and people are giving you eye, but then you look at the people that are looking at you and they're like, no, not you. Thank you. Right? I believe that's one of the reasons why you're single. The people that you want, you've not found the person that does it for you. That's one of the reasons. And you need to have that in your mind. The kind of relationship you want to have, because before you go to that level where you're like, I don't want this, I don't want that, there's a reason. Something happened that brought you to that level, right? You need to always have that at the back of your mind and know that there's a reason why I'm single. I'm not single because it's so sweet to be single. I'm single by choice. I can have a man, I can have a woman, but I don't want to have just anybody. Just anybody won't do, right? And that is very important. That is a very good mindset to have, and that will help you not to get desperate. That will help you not to get desperate because you know that there is a reason for this. And when I get what I want, and you also have to believe that what you want, what you need is out there. You might not have seen it, you might not have met the person, but you need to believe it in yourself, within yourself, that the kind of man you want is out there. These are the things that will help you not to get desperate, right? You need to believe that he's out there. I've not met him, but I will meet him. Yeah, I'll meet him. He's coming. I will meet him. I'm going to meet him, right? And then that way you know that this is the kind of relationship that I want. I don't want just anything or just anybody. And that is very important. It doesn't matter how long it takes. But just know that that thing that you want is out there and it is going to come to you as long as you have a positive energy, you believe that it's real, you're working on yourself, you're being the best version of yourself. Because the worst thing that can happen is you meet the man of your dreams and you're not the woman of his dreams. That's one of the worst things that can ever happen in this life, right? So you need to be like, when you're single, it is the time for you to prepare. It is the time for you to invest in yourself, to level up. Which brings me to the next point on this list. Strive to be successful, right? Strive to be successful. Upgrade, right? Upgrade yourself. The time you're single is the time for you to upgrade. It's the time for you to prepare. It's the time for you to level up. Because just like I said some seconds ago, there's nothing worse than meeting the man or the woman of your dreams and you're not up to date. You're not the man or the woman of his or her dreams, right? I mean, there's nothing worse than that. And to think that you had all this time to prepare, but you did not. Take this time to invest in yourself. Travel, take courses, learn skills, start a business, work hard at your job, get promoted. Do whatever it takes to bring yourself to a level of comfortability where you are comfortable, where you have an improved living standards, right? So that, when you meet somebody, or when, when you meet somebody, it makes things a whole lot easier. So it's not like, oh, my relationship is the reason why I never traveled, or my marriage is the reason why I never traveled, or my marriage is the reason why I missed out on this, or I missed out on that, or I didn't do this, or I didn't do that. Now that you're single is your time. You're in the front seat. You're at the center stage. It's all about you right now. So this is a very, very good and beautiful stage in your life, even though you might not always feel like it, because it's like every other person is having relationships and it's a very important time in your life. Time for you to take and put yourself first. I mean, right? Before, you have a husband, you have a family, and then you have to put every other person first before you, right? So this is your time. Take it and use it wisely. The last but not the least is be open. Be open. You're single, right? Don't close yourself up. Be open. Be open to life. Be open to love. Be open to adventures. Be open minded. Try new things. Go on adventures. Do fun things, even if it's just with yourself. Just like I said before, the man of your dreams or the woman of your dreams is not going to walk into your sitting room and sit down and say, "Ooh, I've been looking for you all this while. Where have you been?" No, you need to go out there and, put yourself at strategic places where you can meet this man or this woman, right? But you always have to have it. Don't dress up and go out and have it in your mind that you want to meet a man or you want to meet a woman. No, you might end up being disappointed, right? And it might make you seem a little bit desperate. I mean, dress up and go out because you want to go out. Go to places you like. Go to places you enjoy. Go to places where you know you will have fun. And that's what it's about. I mean, it's your life, right? It's your life. You're the main character in your life. So don't go having in mind that, oh, I wish I would just meet somebody. Oh, this should be the day that you're going to meet somebody. But make sure that where you're going to is a place that you're going to have fun. What you're wearing is what you're comfortable in. So that when you go there, you're happy being single. So to conclude this video, your mindset goes a long way when you're waiting for things to happen for you. But don't just fold your arms and wait. I mean, it's not just about relationships. It's also about jobs, about promotions, about businesses, we wait so much to do things in this life. Now, most times it's like things kind of like run away from us, right? Don't wait to live your life. It doesn't matter whether you're single. You need to remember that you're just single. You're not useless or you're not loveless. Right? Your mindset goes a long way in what you become or what your life become or the direction that your life takes. So yeah, to conclude this video, just know that your mindset goes a long way. That's very important. So protect your mindset at all costs. If there are people in your life, family members, your friends, or whoever it is that is making you feel like you're less because you're single, because you don't have a man, because you don't have a woman, this is a very good time for you to do away with those people. Like anybody that is going to give you negative vibes just because you're not, I mean, it's ridiculous. If anybody is going to make you feel like there's something wrong with you because you don't have a woman, you don't have a man, you're not married at a certain age, that person needs to go, right? It doesn't matter whether it's a family member. Just stop associating with the person, at least for now, or minimize your contact with them, so you can protect yourself, protect your mind, protect your mental health, protect your emotions, protect yourself. There's nothing wrong with you because you're single at a certain age or whatever. And the fact that you don't have it today does not mean you're not going to get it. That's very important. So if anybody is making you feel like, that person needs to go. So, having said that, just take this time as your time. It is your time. Do whatever you have to do to be happy and remain happy. That's very important. And, thank you guys for watching this video till the end. So if you're still with me to this point, you're an angel, and I appreciate having you here. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please hit the red subscribe button, subscribe, like this video, and turn on notifications so you know when I drop new videos. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.